you want to take these stories not only to the youth of this country, which may not have accessed them as like we have in the past. You also want to take these stories to the world, because now the world's become a smaller place, and you want to be proud of the culture of your country, right? Your country cannot be represented by slumdog; it needs to be represented by the rich tradition that we are known for.
With the debacle that followed with the release of the Adipurush trailer and the reactions of the audience, I have come to the conclusion that everyone is interested in the adaptation of Ramayan. What comes with the unanimous interest is also such an attention to detail and dissection of each and every element of what's put out there, that creators are bound to disappoint those who hold this epic dear to their hearts. With Adipurush pushed to 2024 presumably and Prabhas's next release to be Salar, I wondered what could possibly be the dramatic changes that the makers could execute so that it calls for an entirely unique experience. Keeping aside the aftermath that followed with the Adipurush trailer, what has been brewing and has been developing for a few years is the Madhu Mantenna produced project Ramayan that is slated to be directed by Nitish Tiwari and Ravi Odevar. Madhu Mantenna is the co-producer of Ghajini and for years has been making sure that no stone is unturned with the research that goes behind his expensive, ambitious and tricky project. When he was asked about this project, he stated, "Please expect the biggest cast ever in the history of Indian cinema. The characters of Ravana, Ram, Sita, Lakshman are larger than life. You will see actors who are the best in class in terms of performances coming on board for the film. When I say the biggest cast ever, I mean it. It's going to be really exciting." The rumour mills have been floating for months, and it is assumed that Ranbir Kapoor would be essaying the role of Ram and Hrithik Roshan would be playing the menacing Ravan. This already had Twitter go absolutely bonkers for the sheer prospect of both the actors sharing screen space together and even more so, battling it out against one another. What's even more interesting or exciting about the said venture is that looking at the current climate of pan-Indian films and actually collaborating with artists across languages, there is a huge speculation that Sai Pallavi may take up the role of Sita in the epic. Slated to be originally around the budget of 300 crores, which is not the case anymore, this is a huge and risky project taken up by the producers and creators, but that still absolutely invests me in seeing how it ultimately shapes up. Madhu Mantenna, when asked about the relevance of said storyline while Adipurush is attempting to be released, said that there have been several iterations of the epic across the years, and their interpretation would be like another version, like we have never seen over the years. From the assumption that this is the main cast of Ramayan, I am absolutely stoked for what the actors bring to the table. I think it is apt that Ranbir Kapoor essays the calm, protective and honourable demeanour of Lord Ram, while it is juxtaposed with the menacing avatar of Ravan, capable yet truly evil, something that Hrithik has executed with flying colours in Vikram Vedha. There was an assumption that Hrithik would be a miscast as the antagonist, but I think he can easily portray the intimidating flair required for the role. While one is absolutely in the dark of how the treatment is going to be, I think it is extremely wise to cast an actor like Sai Pallavi, not only from a creative standpoint as she is supremely talented, but even from a strategic standpoint and checking off boxes in terms of the markets that the film will be advertised to. If I see the glass half full, I of course see talented actors and creators collaborating together to make this epic a reality on the big screen. But on the flip side, several connotations make me worried. Cancel culture currently rampant that will find faults in everything personal in the actor's life. How those who aim to protect their own kind would do anything to sabotage this project being materialized, and eventually, how even when the products deliver with its trailer and songs, there is a set group aiming to point out the minutest of details out of context to malign the efforts of the creators. I wonder how such a project would pan out, and I pass on the question to you. Do you think this is a project and collaboration destined for greatness? Or on the flip side, do you worry about the several iterations that will exist eventually and whether the audience would be as pumped for this as they are for other pan-Indian spectacles? And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below of your thoughts if this project materializes. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handles are right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.